The Puskás Award is a prize given to the player who scored the best goal of the year. The official list of nominees will only be released in September, but in this video, I want to look ahead and show you who should be among the candidates for this prestigious award. You'll see 30 of the most insane, incredible, and inexplicable goals scored during the 23-24 season. The main characteristic of the award is that many of the goals come from leagues that none of us ever watch, and I'll keep that tradition by showing you masterpieces from both the major leagues and the more exotic championships. In part 2, I'll tell you who truly deserves to win this award. Before the whistle blows, I'm asking for a big goal from you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to join our fan base, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any breathtaking moments. Let's build the strongest team on YouTube together. Let's go to the first goal, which takes us to Chile in a local league match. The players of Fernandez Vial earned a corner kick. The corner taker spotted his teammate Patricio Guerre all alone and sent the ball his way. What the Chilean defender did next was unbelievable. Without controlling the ball on the first touch, he unleashed a fantastic volley toward the Trasandino goal, and although the ball didn't go perfectly into the top corner, the goalkeeper had no chance to save it and could only watch as the ball hit the back of the net. The second extraordinary goal takes us to Japan, in a match between Tokyo and Kashima Antlers, played in May. It all started with a typical positional attack, then the ball found its way to Inukai, and the Japanese defender turned the play into an incredibly strong and powerful shot toward the Tokyo goal. In a matter of seconds, the ball struck the crossbar, and after a rebound, ended up in the net of the capital club. It was an absolutely insane and beautiful goal, and the goalkeeper simply couldn't reach the ball. What about you? Do you think this Samurai's goal deserves to be a contender for the award? The next goal takes us to the Greek classic between Olympiacos and Panathinaikos. The battle between these two teams usually ends in massive brawls, but in May, this clash gifted us with a football masterpiece. The Portuguese player Daniel Podence saw 7 opponents in front of him. He made a few moves with the ball and then delivered a light yet precise shot toward the host's goal. The ball lifted and within seconds landed in the top corner of the opponent's net. The goalkeeper didn't realize the ball was heading for the goal and could only watch as it went into the net. Podence's incredible, clever technical play makes this goal a strong contender for the list. Now we have the masterpiece from Federico Dimarco, scored in November during a match against Frosinone. Fed received the ball out wide, right in the middle of the field. The Italian pushed forward a bit and then unleashed an insane shot from the edge of the field. The ball followed a perfect trajectory, sailing over the head and hands of Stefan Turati and landing in the Frosinone net. This is simply fantastic. According to official data, the distance was 56 meters and 47 centimeters. Even his teammates couldn't believe what Dimarco had done. Maybe the defender got a bit lucky, but history shows that even lucky goals can win the Puskás Award. The author of the next stunning goal was Algerian Yassine Benzaya. First, the player received a pass from a teammate, then lifted the ball spectacularly and delivered an excellent shot against the South African national team. This is not just a magnificent goal, but also quite unique, as it combines a perfect lift with an impressive bicycle kick finish. Uniqueness is also one of the main criteria for making it to the top contenders for the award, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Algerian is among the nominees. Let's talk about the goal that I couldn't believe when I saw it for the first time. It was scored in November in the Algerian league by 24-year-old Moroccan Kipri Jr. The player received the ball in his own half and ran solo toward the opposing goal. For 10 seconds, he sprinted toward the visitor's goal, and realizing there were no options to continue the attack, he decided to shoot from the most unlikely position. The goalkeeper retreated and tried to make the save, but his hands weren't long enough, allowing Junior to score one of the best goals of the season. A crazy, glorious run, and yet another impressive finish. I'm sure this young player will definitely make the list of candidates. Goals with the outside of the foot always impress us with their beauty, but how often do you see these goals lately? I remember the goals from Madrid against Scotland, and of course, Quaresma's goal against Iran. Is there anything more recent? Enter Welshman Wes Burns, who scored a spectacular goal in this style in December. The player received the ball out wide, then moved more toward the center, and delivered a brilliant shot with the outside of his foot directly from the edge of the penalty area against Coventry. The ball went straight into the top corner of the opponent's goal, and the goalkeeper could only watch. It's simply classy, you get it, so watch the goal again and let's move on. The next highlight takes us to India for a match in the local second division. First, judge this goal for yourself. What do you think? Do you agree that it's a fantastic goal? The mastermind behind this masterpiece was Ivorian Chrysler. This goal, scored in February of this year in India, was immediately considered the best goal in the country's history, and I find it hard to disagree. It truly is a football masterpiece. Now let's look at the goal scored by Liechtenstein national team player Sandro Wolfinger. It's important to note that in the last 20 games, this team had scored only 2 goals. Initially, the corner kick was unsuccessful and the ball was cleared away from the Bosnia and Herzegovina goal. But suddenly Sandro appeared and, first time, unleashed a crazy shot toward the opposing goal, scoring a spectacular goal. This goal stands out for its beauty, and it's important to note that the player intentionally aimed for the goal, so it wasn't just luck. It was also Liechtenstein's first goal of 2023, even though it was already September. Let's move to the Premier League match between Liverpool and Fulham, which took place in December. In the 38th minute, Liverpool's newcomer Alexis Mac Allister received the ball 30 meters from the goal and fired a powerful shot toward Fulham's net. The ball took a high trajectory and ended up in the net behind goalkeeper Bernd Leno, who simply couldn't do anything about Alexis's incredible shot. Last season, the Reds scored 86 goals, and for me, the Argentines' goal was the best of the season for them. The next magnificent goal takes us to Belgium. Forward, Francis Amuzu received the ball out wide in his own half and with one move left 2 opponents behind. Francis didn't advance further with the ball. Instead, he chose to immediately take an incredible shot toward the opposing goal. The ball followed a high and elegant trajectory, landing right in the visitor's net. An excellent run and an unbelievable finish. In my opinion, Amuzu is a clear contender for the French Puskás Award. Now let's look at the 2 best solo goals of the 23-24 season. The first one, of course, is the goal scored by Mohamed Kudus. At the start, the Ghanaian took advantage of a mistake by Freiburg players and began his showcase. A combination of exceptional dribbling and incredible speed allowed Kudus to reach the opponent's area in just a few seconds and finish his brilliant run with a goal against the German club. In just 9 seconds, he covered 73 meters with the ball, leaving 3 Freiburg players behind. Who else could be a contender for the Goal of the Year award? The second goal was scored in the match between the youth teams of Portugal and Morocco. Yes, they can also be contenders for the award. The 17-year-old Portuguese player, Giovanni Kenda, picked up the ball in his own half and then did this. Well, what can we say here? Just an incredible goal scored by the Portuguese winger, who dribbled past 6 Moroccan players on his way to the goal. The young player was so thrilled with his goal that he took off his shirt in joy, receiving praise from his teammates. Now let's move to what might be the best team goal of last season, orchestrated by the players of Argentinos Juniors. First, it's better to watch this goal. Four first-touch passes, 2 of them with the heel, and an incredible finish from the Argentine Luciano Gondao. The goal itself was brilliant, but combined with the play from the Argentinos Juniors players, it became a true football spectacle, something you don't see often. The next goal of indescribable beauty takes us to Australia. Melbourne player Victor Bruno Fornaroli received the ball out wide. The opponents were already pressing intensely and it seemed like a dead end, but the 36-year-old made the impossible happen. With an impressive dribble, he passed the ball through the legs of the first defender, dribbled past the second, then the third, and finished with an incredible shot that found the top corner of the opposing goal. What an insane goal, a great trick, an amazing dribble, and a surprising finish. In my opinion, Fornaroli definitely deserves to be on the list of contenders for the award. Next, we have a spectacular goal from January scored in the championship by Leeds player Patrick Bamford. The Leeds defender sent the ball toward the opponent's goal, and then the next play involved Bamford. He controlled the ball with his chest, and without letting it touch the ground, executed a beautiful first-time shot against Peterborough United, catching the goalkeeper off guard and scoring a stunning goal. Without a doubt, this was one of the 3 most beautiful goals of the season in England's second division. Why one of the 3? You'll find out soon. Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. If you watched until the end, please comment on what you thought of the video. Remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to support our work. That's it, and see you next time.